Guys, check out what I got at Walmart yesterday. And you know what? I haven't done these in a while, but Toxitron? He's actually a much better figure than the last one I handled, because Jesus Christ. The last one I told you guys my thoughts on was... Yeah, that. So, anyways, Toxitron's vehicle mode. It's awesome. Like, I love Toxitron's color scheme. The purple, the loose trailer, and yeah, I'll get to that in a moment. The toxic orange, the black, the purple, and the toxic green, which I love. Like, it just fits the character so well. And now onto his robot mode, I guess. Okay, before we actually get to his robot mode, let's talk about the cool-ass trailer he comes with. Yeah. This thing, well, there's not much to it. Like, it doesn't have that many gimmicks besides the blaster and the repair claw. It's actually kind of awesome. Like, I'm glad that this guy came with something like this. Like, it kind of helps to justify the leader class price point that I got this as. Like, this figure, it cost me like $55 at Walmart. And plus tax, that would make it $60. So I paid $60 for this figure. Like, it's like the trailer, it's gimmickry. Like, I love that it has this, but I also wish it had like a little more. Like another reason why I think that this should have more is because, well, Scourge in Robots in Disguise 2001 had a whole lot of gimmicks in his trailer, and I feel like this trailer should have had those gimmicks to help justify the leader price point even more. But I guess Hasbro is cheaping out nowadays. Oh well. At least I don't regret my purchase. And another thing that this trailer comes with is a ramp that goes nowhere. Oh, and the tiny looking cannon can be detached. And he also comes with what the instructions call an axe, but really it's just like some weird egg or oval attached to a stick. But now this is an accessory, okay? This is an actual sword, and the cool thing is that it can combine with the axe to make this really cool looking weapon. And if you find the right hole to insert the cannon into, you have this ridiculous but awesome looking weapon. And you know, there should be a Reddit community all about ridiculous but awesome things. You know? And one thing that I really don't like about the sword is that it has this little thing right here. Like, I wish this was accessible to all figures, you know, like Siege or Kingdom or Earthrise. You know, a little inter-gimmickry, like with the 5mm port system. But, you get what you get, I guess. And now, on to Toxitron himself. Also, one issue with Toxitron's vehicle mode that I have is, like, why is the trailer so small? Like, look at it compared to the vehicle. Like, I feel like a trailer, especially a tanker trailer, should be like at least a third to a half longer than this shit. Okay, now actually onto Toxitron himself. Okay, this time I'm not gonna show you guys the transformation, but I'm actually going to do the transformation process on camera for the first time. Because there's some things that I should show you, like the legs when you're transforming Toxitron, they're fine, okay? No issues with them at all. But the further you go up, the more problems you're going to have. Especially with the shoulders, because they are just, well, huge weapons loaded onto Toxitron's actual shoulders. They're not Toxitron's shoulders themselves. They're just weapons mounted onto his shoulders. And oh yeah, another issue I have with the transformation, why am I stumbling over my words? Another issue with the transformation I have is that the arms, you're supposed to twist the bicep towards inward, which does give it a little more clearance, but I still kind of have to flex the plastic, which I'm worried about. And you may know me about when I hold on, I need to remember about when I fidget and play with my Transformers toys, that I really don't like having to flex the plastic. Okay, I really don't like having to flex the plastic on these things. But if you're gonna transform them into vehicle mode, you're gonna have to do it. Okay. Come on. And also a little issue I have right here is with these more inward skirts that are supposed to fill out the chest. Like, they are kind of a pain to get through unless you know the instructions. And even then, it's still kind of a pain. Okay. Come on. Work for daddy. Oh. There you go. You worked for daddy, and now you have the reward. Oh shit, the transformation step thing is getting, like, way too long. I need to wrap this up. And also, another issue I have is, like, these things right here in Toxitron's cab, like, they are a pain to... forget it. I'm gonna use the bottom end of the sword to do that, and subsequently do this. Oh, and another thing I forgot to talk about Toxitron here. He comes with a little orange matrix. I don't know why he comes with this specifically, like he's no Prime, but he was molded off of the G2 Legacy Optimus and Legacy 2001 Robots in Disguise Scourge, but so okay. And also another thing you can do with the matrix is you can put it right here to make this weapon whole. Which, I don't know why you do that, but I guess it's for the younger kids. Like the 10-year-olds and the 13-year-olds that want to play with this. Yeah. So, on to the actual robot mode. And here he is. Toxitron in his full robot mode. And, first thing I gotta say off the bat, Toxitron himself looks awesome in this robot mode. Sort of. We'll get to the back kibble later. Oh, and, by the way, this is his full base. And sorry if the camera isn't steady. It's kind of tough balancing this when you have an iPad. Yeah, now, and again, like I said in the truck mode, Toxitron's color scheme is awesome with the purple, the black, heck, the green, the gray, and now the red on his chest. Like, I know you can't notice it, but you just gotta, maybe some of you gotta turn up the light on your devices or whatever. So, onto the size comparisons. Here he is next to Optimus and Galvatron and his base in robot mode. And here Toxitron is next to Siege Optimus and Legacy/Kingdom Leader Galvatron in their vehicle modes. Now, on to Toxitron's posability. Alright, Toxitron's posability consists of ankle pivot, as typical of all Legacy and War for Cybertron trilogy figures, and a little more than 90 knee bend, thigh swivel that is tight but not too tight like your mom, and he can do the banana split and the spread split, which is actually good. And he also has 360-degree waist swivel, and okay, there's something I should address. Like, his legs in terms of posability are fine, but it gets it gets a little worse as you go up. I'm not doxing this figure, okay? It's so much better than the last figure I took a look at, okay? He has loose but not too loose elbows that can do a 90, and well, there's something I should show you guys. Look at how tiny his biceps and shoulders are. Like, seriously, it's on both ends. Like, tiny biceps and shoulders. Like, he has a bicep swivel that looks really weird for transformational purposes. And he has a nice wrist swivel that's attached to a ball joint for transformation purposes, I assume. And the shoulders. The shoulders on this guy. Yeah, I do not know why he has to specifically look. His shoulders are specifically like this. Like, I wish they could have like moved with the arm instead of just like blocking everything up. Oh well, at least you can like do this to give the arm like full posability, in and out. Oh, and by the way, you hear that? Ratchets, beautiful, beautiful ratchets, and I'm not talking about the Transformers character, okay? And also, one thing I forgot to mention, like the G2 Optimus and like the G2 Laser Optimus and the 2001 Robots in Disguise Scourge, he has a missile launching gimmick that doesn't actually launch missiles, and kind of for good reason. And he also has the typical laser gimmick in which you can plug 5mm ports into. And another detail I noticed, little jetpacks right here. Oh wait, did I already point? Yeah, I already pointed that out. Sorry. Making this video is taking a long toll on me. Anyways, he has a ball joint in which can allow him to do full that. And anyways, yeah, that's the full posability on Toxitron. So in conclusion, I actually really like Toxitron. Like, I think he's a cool looking character. And his backstory is kind of interesting, but I'm not going to explain that to you because, well, I don't have the time to. This video is going on longer than it needs to be, and you could just look it up on the wiki anyway. Hey, and one of the main gripes I have with this figure is why the big shoulders and the backpack. Like, I get that the backpack is some sort of jetpack, but why? Couldn't it have just like transformed up a little bit better? Or forget it. Just and also the shoulders. Why does he have the large Ultra Magnus-esque shoulders? And also his eyes. Like they're glowy and transparent, but why are they glowy and transparent if they're not gonna do light piping? You should have just like given him some sort of bright paint instead of cheaping out with clear plastic, Hasbro. And you know what? Those are all my gripes and issues with the figure, so goodbye, I guess. This has been my full-on review of Toxitron.